High school was wild growing up in Rotten Apple. Some of us learned math, some of us learned the streets, some of us just try to survive in the hallways. Today we're gonna talk about high school.
I'ma take it to the top, to a new day. Put your glass in air, heavy cash in here. Yes, cause I vow to take it to the top till I'm walking on clouds. Yes, I made my mama proud. I can see her now, cause I can feel her smile. Yes, I'ma rise to the top, tick tock, I won't stop. My name's Skip. I came into this game wanting more paper than Jay. I'm still analyzing how to get beats from Ye. Half the people love me, tell me crime don't pay. Yet the other half ask me where to get gay. And Tanya told me shit, saying I'm 50 hits away. Now it's 49, all I need is one time. I'm on my grind, as soon as I wait.
Going into the high school edition today, man. This show lives under the Rotten Apple. And like I said, today's episode is about high school in old Brooklyn and what school really taught us and what it didn't teach us and how it shaped us and everything, right? That's what we're going to do today. Today's going to get good, y'all. Today's going to be good. So you just tune in, buckle up, and let's ride, Let's get on this J train, get off of Brooklyn Bridge. Or the 4 train, or 6 train. But let's get off at Brooklyn Bridge. Let's go.
Yes, cause I vow to take it to the top till I'm walking on clouds. Yes, I made my mama proud. I can see her now, cause I can feel her smile. Yes, I'ma rise to the top, tick tock, I won't stop. My name's Skip. I came into this game wanting more paper than Jay. I'm still analyzing how to get beats
fill out
from
to
Ye.
go to high
Half the
school.
people love me, tell
Your
me
first
crime
choice
don't
is
pay.
the school that you may go to, so forth and so forth. Everybody in Brooklyn wanted to go to Harlem because Harlem had all the girls. Harlem had all the fly girls. Brooklyn niggas stood in Brooklyn and it was like, yeah, but it wasn't so much that was gonna. My pops was like, why are you gonna stay in school in Brooklyn for? And you live in Brooklyn, travel, go to a different school, get different, experiences. And when I got to high school, I went to Bertram, right? I went to Bertram. It was in Bertram is in Manhattan. Everybody knows about Brooklyn Bridge, Bertram in Manhattan. And it was 3 schools that had most of the chicks. It was either LaGuardia, well, I'm talking about in Manhattan though, Bertram, Norman Thomas, or Martin Luther King. And then you had LaGuardia and Fashion Institute. Like those are the schools that most of the females was going to. And so going to school, right? I used to have to take the J train. My pops used to only give me $2 every morning to go to school. I had to get it right. I used to smoke nasty ass cigarettes because it was cool then. And then that's when they used to sell the special brews. And so it was just like, I don't know how I maintained and got all of these things. But $2, because my pops used to give me $2 and man, this is when the nickel bags though. So that's a whole different story. Let me get into that shit, right? So I used to take the J train to go to school. I used to buy Lucy's in the morning, buy Kosciuszko. I used to walk. Remember I told you about the stray dogs? The stray dogs was there in the vacant lot and stuff when walking to school in the mornings. And then I used to go to the corner store and get Lucy's. They used to sell cigarettes to minors back then. But I wasn't, I was a minor. And I used to get my cigarettes and, go to school. Sometimes I go to the store. My pops wasn't having that, getting that, go to the store and spending money getting bacon, egg, and cheese on a hero and all of that. He did that stuff with me last year in 8th grade. So he wasn't doing that with me going to high school, bacon, egg, and cheese every morning and all of that. So let me tell you, man, when I went to high school, when I went to Bertram, I met some of the greatest people in the world, man. My team, not even just my team, but I mean just people that got me through life that I met. that got me through life. Shout out to the bullies before high school that, you know, in life. Shout out to the bullies. Shout out to my bullies that used to bully me, that made me who I am, and made me the person that to survive in this cruel world. So shout out to y'all. I don't remember who y'all are, but all y'all Project Emma Effers that used to be in Sumner and Tompkins when I used to have to go to school. All them project niggas that was there that bullied me and you know, because I used to go to a private school. So, but anyway, that's another story. By high school, Bertram. Yo, let me tell you something, America. To this day, my team is the illest team in the world, man. And I feel nobody could fuck with my team, yo. Shout out to White Boy. Shout out to P. You know, Priscilla. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to my son Cool Home. Shout out to Maine. Shout out to Gigi. Yo, when I say Brooklyn, my team, my family, my team, Alicia, yo, rest in peace, yo, when I say my team, man, I love my team. Rest in peace, Vidal. Rest in peace, Nev. Yo, when I say, yo, Shikaru, my team. Yo, when I say my team, nobody fucking with my team. Yo, when I got the Bertram, that's when I realized that I had the realest team, because it was not just me coming to Bertram, being Skip. I ran into another black dude that looked like me, my man DJ Maximilian, my man Max. And that nigga speaks Spanish. And me and him, yo, when I say he got me through a lot, yo, we going uptown and niggas ain't know he speaks Spanish. And that nigga used to translate to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So my team was ill and he taught me Spanish. Most of my team was Spanish. I lived in Bushwick. Most of my team spoke Spanish. They taught me Spanish. Shout out, like I said, White Boy, his family, my team from, yo, when I say, so going to school, I connected. Just imagine, right? I connected with my man Nev from Flatbush, Crown Heights. So we plugged in with the yardies over there, you know? My man White Boy, he from Cypress and Marcy. He from Marcy. And my man Chine, he from Marcy. So we plugged in with Marcy right there. You know? Shiz, we for Fort Greene. We plugged in with Fort Greene right there. Then we got Tompkins on our back. Then we got Bushwick on our back, because my team is from all of these different places. And Gowanus. When I say my team, nobody was fucking with my team, man. My team was official for real. And I think I let that shit get to my head, because so I'm gonna tell you the story, right? Fast forward to we in high school. Now it's like we no longer freshmen and all of that. We situated in school. So these is life lessons that life taught me, and y'all should know all of this. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all not slow. Niggas ain't slow, but at the time, I tried to play like I was Playboy, and cause I'm Skip. I felt like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Going to school, and there was Harlem, and this is when Harlem girls was the shit. Harlem girls was the fly girls. I call them Harlem fly girls. And it was this one chick that I wanted, that I was digging. It was more than one, but me and my honey wasn't doing too well. You know what I mean? My shorty from the GP. And we was on the odds ends. And so I was, was young and just flirting. And it was a Spanish chick that caught my eye, because she was very mature for her age, right? She used to dress in a leather coat, leather boots, you know what I mean? The Puerto Rican baby, like, And but the crazy thing about it, she had a baby by this dude in school, right? And dude was cool, but they from Harlem. These niggas is from Harlem. This is when the Brooklyn Harlem fuckery was for real, right? So I'm always Brooklyn. This is what I'm saying, man. Boot Camp Click music. Yo, Boot Camp Click had Brooklyn in a frenzy with the music. Bucktown, Smith and Wesson, Black yo, oh my gosh. But, you know, it was a good time. Biggie was live. Biggie was get money, was jumping. So, and I fast forward a lot of years because things happen, but within them years we can still go back in there. But we gonna stay on track with this high school shit, right? So I'm thinking I'm fly, Mr. Smooth, suave shit. So I'm talking to Shorty, and but I knew her man, or whatever the case may be. So I ain't really take it serious, right? So this is how these chicks is grimy, son. So there was another chick from Harlem. And I really didn't know these chicks knew each other because I never seen them together. So this is like some wild shit. Shorty has like some sexy pink lips. Anyway. So boom. One day I holler and I'm kicking it to Shorty and me and Shorty smoking. And I'm trying to show off and I'm like, yo man, fuck them Harlem niggas. Not really, no, I'm just blabberjawing, son, getting my team in a whole bunch of shit. I'm getting my team in some shit because I'm too fly to thinking like, man, nobody could beat me, ain't nobody fuck with my team. And I'm getting my team in some shit. So this is what I'm thinking, I'm too big for myself, right? So I call Shorty. So one day I go to school and yo, the vibe was off. So I'm like, yo, Shorty, what's up? Why you ain't pick up your phone? You could call me. I don't fuck with niggas. I don't fuck with my team. I'm like, who your team? Like, who your peoples? Yo, and when I say all of this shit just came into fruition, to me, it just seemed like that whole day, I just seen these niggas click up like Voltron. I seen Shorty talk to the Spanish Shorty, and they was like, yo, fuck that Brooklyn nigga. And I was like, oh, shit. This shit about to get funky. This shit about to get funky. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Oh. My cousin there, right? My cousin. And that's my brother, my nigga. This is my brother. Like, we grew up like brothers. So, it's my brother. And I know when something wrong. So, it's crazy that Shorty from Sumner that I was talking to at the time, at the same time, she was with Shiz, right? And she was like, she ain't say nothing, but we had the eye contact. But then I seen this nigga Shiz. Nigga got his fucking hair out like a madman. Got his hair out and shit, because we had braids back then and we used to wear bear coats. That was our attire. They used to be like, them Brooklyn niggas with the beard, with the braids and the bear coats and the Timberlands and shit. That's how he used to describe us. So we had different names of how we used to describe each other and things that we used to just say. So shit is tight. His eyes red. So I'm like, yo, what up, son? This nigga's like, yo, nah, this nigga, what's son name? And it's crazy because I ran into the nigga Nudie. I ran into his brother-in-law when we was in the Fed. He was a cool nigga, and you know what I mean. And shout out to the nigga Nudie. You know what I mean. He was a live wire, and I heard about him. He was a live wire, and it was crazy, right? It was crazy, and so he was like, yo, this nigga press, blah, 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 blah. He said, so I don't know what he said, but Shiz was tight. So we go in the hallway, and all them Harlem niggas is in the hallway, and the temperature's up. Temperature's up. And this day, my team is not in school. It's just me and Shiz. It's just me and Shiz. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So now they ready to they was about to smoke our boots, my nigga. Like, we make it, they about to smoke our boots. When I say the whole fucking school was in the auditorium, I don't know if they was there to fuck us up, or I don't know if they was just there to watch the fight. But when, yo, the security guards and all, they pulled me and my cousin, and they said, y'all can't go outside. I said, what the fuck you mean you can't go outside? They said, y'all can't go outside. Do y'all know that y'all got the whole school about to be, I got the whole school ready for, looking for y'all? I said, what? What you mean? It was only beef for one nigga. He said, no, they got the whole school in the auditorium right now, looking for y'all, the whole school. So I'm like, yo, shit, we got all Harlem. We laughing at this shit. We like, yo, son, we got the whole Harlem niggas in the fucking auditorium waiting for us. I'm like, yo, you like, man, let us go. We call Z Air. Yo, that's another thing, man. Yo, shout out to Z Air, man. He's a lifeline to a lot of niggas' careers too. But that's a whole nother situation. But yo, so we call Z Air. Yo, what the fuck me? He's like, yo, all right. Yo, so anyway, they let us go. They escorted us to the train station or whatever the case may be. They was gonna smoke our boots. So they gave us a in-house a 2-day suspension, some shit, right? And at the time, my pops wanted to be, and I can't be mad, but he wanted to be in the student parent board. What is the PTA? He wanted to be part of PTA. He wanted to be PTA. So I'm like, yo, all right, cool. So anyway, they had the meeting and all of that. Like, yo, this is going on. This is the situation, whatever the case may be. So that nigga knew he was in there. Wow, yeah, the beef is dead. Nah, yo, he was just smooth as shit. Yo, yeah. Nah, nah, it's over with. Nah, it ain't no problems. Nah, smooth, nah. So I'm sitting there, my arm rested dead. I'm like, yo, this nigga lied. Yo, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take his sarcasm. He was just so smooth and they was believing, and I just couldn't take it. That's another thing I learned in life. Yo, my dude, my parents left that day. My aunt and my pops left that day. Man, we go through the school day, right? My nigga, when I say niggas, my peoples is telling me and shit, yo, son, my Harlem niggas is outside. They looking for y'all. You like, what? So we somehow made a call. Yo, matter of fact, I don't even think, because Z already was on point. Like, yo, nigga, y'all niggas need to come up. But we didn't know what was going to be serious. I did make a call because I left out and I was peeping the scene. So I was like, yo, these niggas is out there. I made a call. Right? And this shit crazy, yo. So, yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. When I say it was like 30 of these niggas, when I mean like Harlem niggas stick together type shit, when I seen it look like 30 of them niggas, I don't know how many of them. Yo, my nigga, I was going, yo, you Brooklyn, right? I was looking for Brooklyn niggas like, yo, nigga, this is a Brooklyn Harlem niggas. I'm trying to get Brooklyn to link up like, yo, because I'm like, yo, nigga, we can get our boot smoke. I only got 6 of my niggas with me. And I'm going up to Brooklyn niggas like, yo, Brooklyn niggas, right? Yo, Brooklyn, right? Yo, Brooklyn niggas like, my nigga, we from Brooklyn, but you on your own on this one. I'm like, God damn. So, boom. Sure enough, 2 o'clock ring, these niggas made a movie, son. But they made a movie, but Shiz made a movie too, son. This is what I'm saying. Brooklyn to death, right? This is so we see them. The girls is there. There's no girl beef. No girls is involved. We don't want none of our friends, none of our girls. Those are our sisters. And niggas know don't fuck with them. Niggas were scared to talk to them. Like niggas was so, but they had nothing to do with them. But they was kind of scared for us. You know what I mean? We seen it in their face. Like they was scared for us. They was nervous for us type shit. So anyway, This nigga shit, man. So we walking, we by Police Plaza. You know the stairs when you go up to this train station, right? When you go up by one Police Plaza, and then you go to this when you go up the stairs from Bircham, and then you go to that into the big that big y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about from the San before you go to the train station, right? So we go up the stairs, and you know you can hear an echo. So this nigga shit is Bucktown. At that song, Smith and Wesson, at that time, Smith and Wesson song Bucktown was live. Bucktown, home of the original gun clappers. This nigga shit is Bucktown. Echo. Yo, white boy, Nev, me, we look at this nigga shit like, yo, this is a thing. This is another day. I'm big. If you ever anybody know me, I'm big on loyalty. I'm big on respect, man. But I'm big on loyalty, man. And sometimes you could be loyal to the wrong people. But I'm big on loyalty, and this is where I learned loyalty and don't cross me about loyalty. It was 6 of us, mind you. I told you. It wound up being 5 of us fighting. So we get up the stairs. These niggas from Harlem, one of them niggas named, this nigga had the most gangster, I ain't never heard of a nigga named Action in my life. This nigga named Action. I'm like, you serious? Like, this nigga named Action? This nigga, yo, they call, all right, bet. So, we get up the stairs. Yo, I thought it was gonna be a film, because that was like, you know, that was like, just, I guess you want to call it leader type shit. So that was like their leader act, and then I could have been like I'm the glue to my team, but it was but anyway, niggas was like, yo, I thought it was gonna be a fair one. Nigga, Act said, ain't no fucking fair ones. Nigga stole on me. Boop, boop. I was like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh, I shook that shit off, got up, boom, shaking, swung, missed him. Boom. But now everybody getting it shaking. Once Act hit me, everybody getting it shaking. His 30 but no, my fault. Cause I can't forget the story. So back then, this is when we was on our shit. Like we was you describe people by certain things. So there was a show called Family Matters, and there was a dude on the show named Waldo. And if you ever know the show named Waldo, this is how we describe this nigga named Waldo. So we get up the stairs, right? After shit says the Bucktown shit, that Waldo looking nigga gobbles up. Yo, shout out to you too. I don't know who the fuck you is, my nigga, but you make my story infamous just by that. Whoever the fuck you are. But shout out to that nigga. That nigga's like, yo, which one of y'all niggas was on that Bucktown buck shit? so that's when he was like, yo, I thought it was gonna be a fair one. Ain't no fair ones. Boop, boop. Snuff me. Boom. So I get up. I ain't even fall, but I stumbled and I'm, shook the shit off. So then I swung on a nigga, missed him. But then I see another nigga go over there, swing on him, boom, hit him. Then I go run and see another nigga. It was just so many uptown niggas, and I'm just watching you just like running around hitting niggas. So I'm running around hitting niggas, knock the nigga bone. My shit hit the nigga to a Frank stand bone. Yo, my cousin. So now Z Air come up. My cousin Mel come up. Tutu come up. Y'all niggas know this nigga herself. This nigga come up. We coming out wilding. Boop, boop, boop. Wilding. Niggas ain't know the niggas. We knew him. He was. But anyway, fuck all that. Right? So we come up, yo. Oh man. High school days. High school days. That shit was wild. So we getting it on. Boom, boom, boom. We get locked up. And this is how my team got tighter. Cause like I said, I remember it was 6 of us. But it wound up becoming more because my, two Self and Mel and Z Air came through. But at the end of the day, it started off with 6, and he fucked around and left, and that was the loyalty for me. But that's a whole nother fucking story. But yeah, we got locked up behind that shit, and it wasn't nothing though. It ain't nothing. It was a little, but yeah. But shout out to them niggas, man. Shout out to y'all Harlem niggas, man, and Wagner Project niggas, man, and that you're making high school fun, and that it was crazy about it. And we did bump heads into each other, and everything is smooth, like everything. But yo, so I call that nigga Zaire. Shout out to the nigga Zaire. That's another reason why he part of my journey. You know what I mean? He pushed me to this, yo, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I call him Zaire because that nigga always in another fucking country every time I'm calling him. So it's like, yo, but that's Zaire, that's my brother. And yeah, he was tight. I ain't never really seen that nigga Zaire tight after that situation. So, yo, when I said my team, Fort Greene, this is when Fort Greene became, you know, like, yeah, y'all know what's up, man. Niggas knew what's up. After that situation went down, and people that was in, they like, yo, yo, when I say we had that school shut down, after when I that my team came up and showed up, shut the train station down and all of that shit, yeah. And that's when I knew like it was time for we had to do. You know, I seen the potential. You know, I seen the potential of my team and what we could do, and if we united and came together, because that day it was, yo, and then it didn't stop. We kept the pressure on them. We kept the pressure on them. Like when I'm talking about East New York, put the pressure on them. Marcy put the pressure on them. Nigga, we ain't let up on them, but it's all love though. It's all love. It ain't about what. I'm just saying that like my team, it was we was something different. We was something different, man. Yo, and I'm a lot of men that I'm speaking of is not even alive to you for me, you know. So I miss a lot of them too. That was a part of that whole story. You know, God bless the dead Nitty. You know what I mean? Like, man, and yo, his story is amazing. Like my man, God bless the dead, passed away trying to save a kid. Yo, drowned. You know, and good heart, good dude, man. I miss my dude, man. But yo, so yeah, man, that was my high school journey, y'all. Word. Yeah, what's up, y'all? So we back on this other part of the high school, you know, high school edition, and but I want to know what's your, I want to know feedback from y'all. I want to know their high school. Do kids learn anything from high school growing up in the Rotten Apple? Did how did the guidance counselors? Did the guidance counselors do anything for us in high school? What did you learn from high school? Did you learn anything from high school? Do you think high school benefited you? Did you like learn more from the streets? Did you learn more from prison? Or from a job? Like did you just get a job? Or for those that got like how did certain did was it worth going to high school, or was you better off getting a GED to oppose of getting a high school diploma? I mean, I want to know. Let me know. Like, and also, you know what I want to know too, right? Because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that. What would have made the high schools better? Like, I think they should have taught us more financial literacy, right? Like, what it would have been like if they would have taught us more about how to be more financial literate, and they would have taught us more about mental health and just how to deal with conflicts with the law. You know, I think schools would have been better if they would have taught us that. You know, what you think? So, you know, we got to figure out how we could how can we incorporate that and teach our youth that? How can we, you know, anybody that that knows financial literacy, because I still need to learn financial literacy. I still need to learn that. I still need to learn. I still got my I still seek mental health. I still seek my therapist. Shout out to Rach. You know, so these are things that we need outlets for in our communities. It's not, like I said, man. It's not just a black and white thing or Hispanic or whatever. It's not. It's a humanity thing. So We need these things in these outlets, and schools is a good outlet for that, especially what's going on, you know. But what do you feel? How schools should have, you know, how you feel about that, right? Just think about that. Just think about that and figure we could, you know, bring it to the community boards, and try to make some suggestions. But yeah, man, the Rotten Apple book. We work it. We work it. The book one is done. Book one is done. And then it's about a Brooklyn girl growing up in Brooklyn, obviously, because it's called Old Brooklyn, and she learns early at a young age how to read the streets, not just read people, but she learned how to read the streets, read the movements, read the codes, and what's being said when things are not being said, and she maneuvered through life in a cold world coming up in the 90s in Old Brooklyn. I'm not going to give too much because I want y'all to read it, you know, and she goes through a couple of trials and tribulations through life, meets a couple of allies, and it's an interesting book, and like I said, hopefully we like for y'all to check it out. You know, I'm getting it done together, and I'm gonna put it on all platforms as soon as possible, as soon as I get it done. The Rotten Apple book, y'all. Rotten Apple memoir will be coming soon too. This has been my journey through high school, man. Y'all got me thinking. It's been real. It's been fun. I appreciate the love. Send the love. Hit the likes. Hit the follows. Send it to your peoples. Share it. Yo, this is a call to unite. This is a call of unity, man. It's a brotherhood call. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about unity, man. Love one another. Love each other. Respect each other. Respect all. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Opinions are like assholes, man. Everybody has them.
I'ma take it to the top, to a new day. Put your glass in
Peace,
there, heavy
love,
cash in there.
one.
Yes, cause I vow to take it to the top till I'm walking on clouds. Yes, I made my mama proud. I can see her now, cause I can feel her smile. Yes, I'ma rise to the top, tick tock, I won't stop. My name's Skip. I came into this game wanting more paper than Jay. I'm still analyzing how to get beats from Ye. Half the people love me, tell me crime don't pay. Yet the other half ask me where to get Ye. And Tanya talking shit, saying I'm 50 hits away. Now it's 49, all I need is one time. I'm on my grind, as soon as I wait until the sun don't shine, then I watch the lies. I mean the news, economic decline. Around the corners is unemployment lines. Leader of the new school, so I bust the rhyme. Half you people listening is deaf, and then the rest be blind. No disrespect to handicaps, it's how the people act. When you say the fact, if I need help, I'm not afraid to act. Raise your glass, and pop your champagne, this a toast to the past. I'ma take it to the top, toast to a new day. Put your glass in air, heavy cash in here. Let's toast, cause I vow to take it to the top till I'm walking on clouds. Let's toast, I made my mama proud. I can see her now, cause I can feel her smile. I'ma rise to the top, tick tock, I won't stop. My name's Skip. Hi, I came into this game full champagne glass. This that pan sack rap, yank snap back, Colombiana, Zoe's Aldana. I'm mellowed out with Mary J, no more drama until I add an extra comma. Word to mama, the friends that you thought was friends be the ones you gotta watch. So fuck my enemies, no metaphors if you get the similes. So who to trust?
You could trust me.
Nigga, please. Then the more you give, the more you can't please. So I give less and just wish the best. That S on my chest, they used to be stressed until I threw that cape on. Papa Jones told me, son, go ahead and cake on and take on. So what's a G law? What's a G? He got that right back. Matter of fact, he can sit back. I'm taking to the top, to a new day. Put your glass in there, heavy cash in here. Yes. So, cause I vow to take it to the top till no